I'd like to tell you about my journey through perthes. I'm currently 12 and a half years old. I am at the final stages of my journey with bilateral perthes, which we've never heard of before. So Mum found Perthes Association on the internet, which has been very useful. When I was 5 years old, I began to limp and suffered with a lot of pain. My mum and dad took me to the doctors, where I was referred to Amersham Hospital for tests. This is where I was diagnosed with perthes in my right hip. I was then referred to High Wycombe Hospital to see a consultant. My consultant has always been really nice to me, besides stopping me from running, hopping, jumping, and my favourite PE. But I was allowed to do some things in PE, though it's not the same as watching your friends doing skipping, football, while you're just timekeeping. My infant and junior school have been very supportive. We even played some good PE games where we all had to sit on chairs and play handball. I had to see physio regularly, and they gave me a special buggy to use. My buggy then got swapped for a wheelchair when I was 6. This happened when I had my first surgery on my right hip, which was an arthrogram, a dye put into my hip to see the condition. Due to a poor shape of the femur head, they decided to give me a hip shelf. This is where they took a bit of shaving off my bone from my pelvis and placed it onto the tip of my hip socket to lower the risk of dislocation. I spent 5 days in hospital recovering, but shouldn't complain as I got entertained by an entertainer that was being interviewed and filmed by Anglia News. So whilst I was in hospital, I ended up on the news with my family. I even took part in the carnival in my wheelchair, dressed up as a hippie while my wheelchair was covered in flowers. It was lots of fun. I feel my recovery went really well. I was a bit naughty too, as I wasn't allowed to put my foot on the floor, so I had an awesome Zimmer frame. By being naughty, I mean I would sneak outside and jump on the trampoline with my Zimmer frame on my leg. I'm surprised my mum didn't have a heart attack. I wasn't, or shall I say, even now, I will never let an operation or the recovery stop me from doing anything. When I managed to get back to normal activities and all was at the end of perthes, I was told I could resume normal activities. I got very excited as I was allowed to do my first ever sports day. I had so much fun, even though I was scared of everyone cheering as they all knew that it was my first sports day. After getting back to many different activities, I got lots of pain and stiffness, plus my leg got worse. Sadly, my doctor, Miss Hicks, said I had perthes in my left hip. I wasn't very happy when I found out this. I actually said, "Here we go again." Miss Hicks told me that I had to have the same operation done again, but on my left hip. This time, though, I recovered much more quickly and didn't attempt the trampoline. Even after a couple of months after my operation, I still had pain and stiffness in my hips. Miss Hicks told me that it might just be that my muscles are small and weak. She then referred me to Oxford Hospital to see a specialist, which I call Mr. T as I can't pronounce his name. He is one of the top bone specialists in the country. Even people travel around the world to be treated by him. In 2011, I had an MRI scan, which the results come out to be okay, but not the best we were hoping for. My hips got worse and I got a lot more pain than usual. So in March 2012, I had more surgery done, which was called bilateral hip arthrogram, also with steroid injection. This was to have a closer investigation of blood flow, hip rotation, etc. Also to help me with inflammation and to find out why I was still in pain. I also got lots of presents. The results showed that I had restricted flow around the hip socket and I had a poor rotation of hip movement. My femur head was like a flat egg instead of being a ball shape. This meant that my femur did not fit properly in the socket. I was then referred to Nuffield Hospital to have more tests. When I was 11, I had an operation called a femoral osteotomy due to not much rotation in my hip joint. This involves cutting through my thigh bone and repositioning the femur using a metal plate. The recovery for this was awful. My epidural did not work, so I got put on morphine to take away the pain. The morphine made me feel away with the fairies. It was a funny experience. I was permanently tired with my eyes as black as charcoal. The 6th day I was sent home with a wheelchair crazy crutches. The surgery went well as I got more movement and best of all no pain. A year later, which was October last year, I had the same surgery done to my right leg. The surgery worked so well on my left leg, I still had restriction on my right. This time I had surgery on Monday and was out on a Thursday with no problems at all. I left with lots of presents as well. I think this is because I'm getting good at these surgeries. Now I'm waiting for an operation later on in the year, which is where my plates are removed. I hope to keep them, which I'll get lots of presents as well. Here I am now, and as you can see, I've been through lots of challenges, but finally I'm in less pain and have more freedom in my legs. Having perthes isn't great, but there are lots of positives, such as queue jumping at theme parks, extra big toy lots, going on the news, going on stage with Michael Bublé, getting special seats at James Morrison concert, and getting wheelchairs that are signed by Paralympian Peter Norfolk with a huge thanks to Lisa Grant. My mum loves the bigger parking spaces because she can park into them. My dad loves the cheaper tickets as well. Last Wednesday, I was invited to an activity day, Stoke Mandeville Stadium, held by Bucks Physical Disability Team. The activities included archery, fencing, walking out and wheelchair basketball. It was an amazing day which I got to myself the day after school. I had great fun, especially fencing and wheelchair basketball, and now I want to join the class for these activities. I also met an old friend from my old school, which was real. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me share my experience with everyone. Also, thank you to my friends and family for supporting me through my journey with perthes. I have raised money for perthes, which is easy, so you can do it too. I've raised money by selling cakes with my friends and sponsor silences. I'm currently selling new band braces as well, which I brought with me. Please come out and buy some. I'm also collecting sponsors for a para-triathlon that I'm taking part in September. Thank you for listening. Is there any questions?
Good girl. Well done.
Tilly's bands are here. If anybody's got any questions they want to go and talk to Tilly or buy a band, please do so.